when the plot sickens. Hope that you guys enjoyed.
So Freddy was forced to shut down the old pharmacy against his will. But he vowed to keep the place up, knowing that someday he'd be opening it up again. Problem being, the sheriff, an ornery cuss if there ever was one, was doing this all over town. The hotel, the playhouse, the smithy, the tall and thin shop, closing them all down on some flimsy pretext. There was no telling who was going to be next. Who'd put the sheriff up to it? And what was happening with the horses, for crying out loud? It were a mystery, says I.
I could have stopped that. I'll learn that next time. Welcome, guys. This is Agent Smith, and we are playing Freddy Pharkas, Frontier Pharmacist, and this will be the third episode of the series. And, yeah. So it looks like we've got a flatulent horse problem, and our place has been shut down. So let's go ahead and look into what we're supposed to be doing here. Go and talk to the bank as recommended. Everything's been closed down. It's the farting horses. Looks like Chester's one of the only places that's still open, all boarded up.
Ah, scratching right there sure feels good, eh, Freddy?
That wasn't my intention, but alright.
The door swings open. From the back, you hear Chester's voice.
Help yourself. I'll be right out.
Yeah, okay.
Pressure from local conservatives convinced Chester to stop selling these to unmarried persons. They felt he was promoting premarital sex. Score! You take a complimentary paper bag.
Okay. Yes.
Hey there, Willie.
That's whittling, Willie, to you, son. Respect your elders.
Sorry.
Forget about it. Just get out of here. I'm whittling.
What he does at this time.
It's a nice picture of a pussycat laying on its back.
Oh, okay.
The building's not for sale. It's Chesterfield's livelihood.
Can I walk back there and talk to him? No, can't. Alright. Well, guess I'll go then. More of these horses.
Somebody's poor horse seems to be dispelling huge quantities of a noxious methane compound.
Wonder if I got something to fix all that kind of stuff. Acne, broken bone, bruises, burns, choking, cold, influenza, constipation, corns, croup, dehydration, diarrhea, fever, flatulence. Here we go. Properly treating flatulence, whether in man, beast, requires diagnosing the source of the offensive odor. Obtain a sample of the gaseous matter. Any simple container, such as a paper bag, which is why I got that, will suffice. Place your gas spectroscope. You still have the old gas spectroscope out in the barn, don't you? Okay, that's a nice little hint. In front of a lit alcohol lamp and Bunsen burner. Burn the gas on the flame and observe the spectra readout. Compare the readout to the tiny the tin types below and treat with the appropriate solution. And then they have a list of solutions of what it is causing it. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some flatulence. Try to find our way to the barn if I can.
Shoo-wee, you can't. The aroma is simply too overpowering. You don't dare touch the horse without some way to protect yourself from the stench.
Okay, I gotta find myself a clothesline or something maybe then. Take a quick look around town and see if we can find anything. Blacksmith is closed. This map is big. It looks like they've got about 5 different things. It's either apples and brown sugar and cinnamon, excess acid or excess carbon dioxide, caramel, meaty byproducts. Are they all going to be farting out there too? Meaty byproducts or lentils. That's going to do it. I'm glad I looked through the guide. Not the guide, but the manual, should I say.
Phew. That was a close one. Considering the condition of this old bridge, you may only have about 3 crossings left.
Okie doke. Hope that wasn't a bad thing. Go to the bank and see what's going on with this. Talk to these guys about it. About what's going on with my business.
You don't need to sign anything.
Well, when I want to.
Say, it was too bad about your pharmacy being shut down. Must be
Yeah.
hard to lose a business so sudden-like. We here at the Bank of Bob sympathize.
Wow. My stolen property? Won't regret it. Give on my dream of herohood? Never, you cad. Not yet. Alright, so I have an opportunity to sell is basically what this place is going to be about. They're taking photos. Look, they got a camera that's taking photos of me in here.
Too bad about that, you know. Guess Freddy's constitution couldn't handle the noxious fumes that was expectorating through town. Seems to me a man with his education should have known what to do about a simple bit of flatulence. But hey, I'm just a simple, whittling, sort of storytelling, entertaining kind of guy. And that's my story for now. Now get along into bed. It's
For
past your
real?
bedtime.
I got a time limit to deal with this? Okay. Alright, let's do this quick then. We're gonna have to get ourselves... We're gonna have to get our stuff together quick and find ourselves what we need fast. I got a paper bag I'm gonna get from in here. I have to deal with this expector or this farting as quick as possible. As soon as I get to the next part where I find myself...
None of the
as soon as I get myself to the next part, or find my something that's clothespin my nose, we'll see. So after a couple of tries and looking around in this place, I think I found myself the best method. I got the bag already to collect this, and I got to make myself a gas mask. Some of the things that I'm going to need are in here. We got to get out the back door and find a tin can. I got to get myself some leather straps and an ice pick. There's an ice pick.
You pull the ice pick out of the barrel and gingerly place it in your pocket. Just don't bend over suddenly or you'll circumcise yourself. Of course, that won't be any skin off your nose. That just doesn't work like that.
Yeah, let's go back in. I've got an ice pick. And in here, there should be an empty beer can that I can get from somewhere. Just don't recall where. Oh, it's in the cafe, that's right. Been a minute. I got sheep dancing. Hopefully I can do this quick enough because the game has got a bit of a timer that I gotta work against on all this stuff. I didn't expect that. Mom's Cafe.
Ah, scratching.
No time for scratching. We gotta go inside. Tin
Hey, Mom.
tin can.
Would you mind if I took this empty can?
If you must, I suppose there's more where that came from. In fact, I insist you take it. Get it out of here. I'm sick of the sight of it. Score.
Score. Then we're gonna take that over to the blacksmith's where I can get some straps and some charcoal and piece that together so I can build some protection before I die from flatulence. I did not expect that to be a death in this game. Alright, we got, let's see. Should be this here.
Score.
You take the leather strap. Smithy won't be needing it now, wherever
This place
he
is closed anyway.
That just doesn't work like that.
Oh, excuse me.
Score.
You take the rope. Now that Smithy's closed up shop, he won't be missing it.
And then there should be some charcoal in here.
Score.
Digging through Smithy's formerly white-hot forge, you find an unused hunk of charcoal which you decide may well be of use to you. So you keep it.
Alright, now let's fix all this together. I'm gonna put this together on the tin can.
With all the precision of a serial killer, you deftly poke some holes in the tin can with the ice pick. Ha! Having accomplished your immediate desire, and in the process hopelessly dulling the ice pick, you exhibit absolutely no regard for this barren piece of locality laughingly called the environment by brazenly tossing the ice pick away. You're such a consumer.
We don't really need it, so now we've got.
You've poked major holes in the tin can.
Now we're gonna take that and combine it with the strap, the charcoal. Okay. We're gonna take the charcoal and combine it.
For some
Combine it with the tin can.
You drop the charcoal into the tin can. Now we're getting somewhere.
Score.
And then we use the leather straps on the tin can.
You slip the leather strap through the holes in the tin can. They fit perfectly. Congrats! You always wanted a tin feed bag.
Score.
Now we're gonna use this thing.
You adjust the leather strap just so.
And all of that together should be enough for me not to die from the gas in this game. Alright.
Score.
Boom.
You take a few deep breaths from the gas mask, clearing your head and enabling you to go on a while longer.
So, now, hopefully, we should be able to get a little bit of the fart juice. Hopefully I timed this right.
A really terrifically disgusting idea. Unfortunately, the horse's tail momentarily blocks your access.
Okay. I wish I should probably go to the other horses where there's multiples. I'm gonna go to where there's two of them. Because this one seems to want to take his time farting.
That just does. A real
Score.
in what may well
Whew.
be the most revolting
Man.
idea you've ever had. You hold the brown paper sack up to the horse's anal sphincter and wait. With a reverberating the horse responds, inflating your bag with a foul sample of gas. You quickly twist the bag shut to lock in freshness.
Oh yeah. Fresh farts. Alright, let's go back to the pharmacy and see what we can do with this. See if we can get the spectroanalysis to figure out what it is we gotta do, and then from there we can figure out a treatment to make for these horses. It looks like there's about 5 of them in the whole entire place, so. Get indoors before I kill myself.
Too bad about that, you know. Guess Freddy's constitution.
Oh my goodness. So you have to take this stuff very frequently. When we get back to this point, I will see you guys then. Okay, so this time around, like I said, I picked up an elixir in there in the other bar. I'm trying to get back to my place, but I've got to make sure as I go that I take this every once in a while. because apparently I could die
You
instantaneously.
take a few
Part
deep
of it
breaths
comes from the fact that this game happens to be an older title, and timer stuff on games like this tend to be a problem. So because of that, I'm having issue with trying to make it to what I gotta do fast enough. So I've saved quite often now, as well as taking breaths as often as possible, because these farting horses are about to kill everybody in this game. So I'm gonna see if I need it again.
Fortunately, the aroma hasn't permeated the interior of the building. You won't need to use that gas mask in here.
So I don't have to use them inside. I'm safe inside the buildings. Has been what it is so far too. So almost like you gotta go into each building as you go just to survive. Can't walk around outside too much, basically. So we're gonna go ahead and try to burn this stuff up with the gas spectrometer we have here. Gaseous spectrometer. See if that works. I'm gonna exit out real quick and save though. Constant saving is something that I forgot all about this whenever you're playing any kind of game like this, for that matter. Let's see if this works.
The gaseous spectroscope doesn't work unless the alcohol lamp is lit and the spectroscope has been placed in front of the lamp.
Okie doke. Alright, well then let's take the matches and light the... Oh,
The alcohol lamp feels cool to the touch.
Alright, let's light it up.
The alcohol lamp is empty. You must first fill it with fuel before you can light it.
Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna have to go find fuel, which means I need to go talk to the bartender about that. And we will run down there real quick, and I'll see you guys when I get to the bar. So it seems on every building I've gone into, it's safe to, so let's go ahead and talk to the bartender and see if we can get a hold of some alcohol.
Sam, don't let anyone go out on the street till I give you the say-so. The town's being smothered in horse gas. I don't know how it's happened, but I'm gonna do something before we all choke to death.
Yes, I thought somebody burnt some popcorn or something. Silent but deadly for sure. But don't worry about my customers, Fred. They're not going anywhere.
You guys use the money on him, maybe?
Score!
Hey, Sam, give me a case of the beer you just got in from St. Louis.
Ooh.
One case of lowbrow for the pharmacist. Coming right up.
Sam hands you a case of lowbrow, the beer that gave St. Louis blues.
St. Louis Blues.
Now, you know that this beer doesn't come corked, right? They're using some newfangled pinched metal tops.
No problem, Sam. I'll take care of it.
All right, fine. That'll be $4.87.
Here you go.
Nice bankroll. Come back anytime.
Yep, cool. Now, that's not going to probably work because that's not the kind of alcohol I'm looking for.
This is your case of lowbrow, the beer that gave St. Louis blues. All 24 bottles are tightly stoppered with them newfangled metal bottle caps.
What about this elixir?
Gum's magic elixir is positively guaranteed to cure myopia, melancholia, the vapors, congestion, consumption, malaria, piles, shingles, rickets, leprosy, bubonic
Jeez.
plague, gout, bursitis, arthritis, and the galloping cruds. 190 proof.
Oh.
Obvious in advertising is still years in the future.
Well, I didn't need to come out of the bar after all. I actually had what I needed right here with the elixir I found in the back, so I'm glad I grabbed that. I'll see you guys back at the store. Back into my business, and we'll pour some of this elixir or ether or whatever it is into this, since it's such a strong proof that should burn well enough to be an alcohol. So you got elixir. Okay, pour that in there.
Score!
You fill the alcohol lamp with Dad Gum's alcoholic elixir.
Since it's real strong alcohol, we don't want that either. We want matches. We're gonna light this thing. There we go. And I do believe all I gotta do is put some of the gas in front of it, right?
Good idea, Freddy. The spectrum lines on that etched glass viewer reveal volumes to those who know how to read.
What's it show? Okay. Now I'm gonna compare that to my pictures I've got. Thank God for the lines in the center because this shit's in black and white that I've got in front of me. But those black lines indicate that they have a problem with lentils, and their treatment is aminophilic citrate. Aminophilic citrate. And aminophilic citrate, an extremely powerful cure for temporary non-acute flatulence in man or beast. Should I read that one before. Should aminophilic citrate be unavailable, it may be created in the home laboratory, combining 40 grams of sodium bicarbonate. Let me see.
Score!
Sodium bicarbonate. Let me see where I got some of that. Sodium bicarbonate. Sounds like we're about to make soda. 40 grams of sodium bicarbonate with 15 milliliters of furochloridone.
This is where you...
Yeah. So let's take some of this, and we said 40 of these. And I'll mix this stuff up and get back to you when I'm done. Okay, after mixing everything up, sodium bicarbonate, 40, I put 40 of those. I put the 15 milliliters of the furochloridone and water to 100 milliliters plus 5 more of the magnesium sulfate. And stir this puppy up. Put it into a medicine bottle. That's all we gotta do.
You toss it into the waste receptacle.
And
Click the mixture on the container, not by... Click the mixture... Click the...
Oh, whoops, my bad. There. Medicine bottle.
So after a while, most folks in town plumb passed out from the noxious fumes.
Ha! Of course it takes forever.
Got
Holy
killed
shit,
when
every
some
single
idiot
time.
Struck a flint. Anyways, it was a painless way to go, even if it were kinda nauseating. And Freddy, well, at least he didn't have to reckon with his secret past anymore. Now, if Freddy had just thunk a little bit faster
my
and a little
goodness.
bit smarter, things might have turned out a mite different. Now, how about another story? Or do you want to hear this one again?
Yeah, we're gonna hear this one again because yet again, so I didn't do it fast enough. Oh, Lord. Alright. So I'll see you once I have this mixture made. I put it in a bottle. All I had to do was cork that shit and take it out and put it in some water troughs to keep these things from flatulating. Unfortunately, that wasn't quick enough, so we are gonna run this through, and you will see when I start dropping shit into the water. My last save, I didn't buy that beer, so I'm not going to use that. We're just going to go straight on through.
You uncork.
Of course.
Don't drink the alcohol. So anyway, as I was going to say, as I restore this, I do not have the beer with me on this save file, but I don't have time to run back and go get it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this whole process together, and I'll see you guys when I'm done.
You carefully label the jar aminophilic citrate. Congratulations, you've just created your first batch of Pharkas's deflatulizer.
Man, okay, Pharkas's fertilizer. Let's take this stuff. We're gonna go quick and start dropping these into them. I apologize for so many deaths and mistakes on there, man. I was stupid left and right on this whole thing. Every little thing slows me down or does a mistake, so I didn't expect this to be a time run to do this to save the town, but hopefully this isn't that often that I gotta do something like this, so that was an unexpected chapter. Alright, let's go ahead and drop these into each of the water troughs. And hopefully...
Score!
You carefully pour the deflatulizer into the horse's water trough. the horses greedily lap up the delish and nutrish medicated trough water.
Seeing as how his home-brewed patootie
Man.
sealant done the trick on these horses, Freddy ran round and dumped the stuff into all the horse troughs in town. It weren't long before the folks of Coarse Gold was all breathing a sigh of relief. Freddy tossed away his homemade gas mask. Kind of a shame, too, since he could have made a purty penny off the patent rights.
I bet.
Life returned to normal, for a short spell, any hooch, until one lazy day when one of the local inbreds came a-running up with the latest calamity.
So, before we get into that, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I hope that you guys are enjoying this, and if you are, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'm going to go ahead and save this while I'm talking to you. Make sure that I can get right back to where I was when I speak to you guys next time on this. I don't want to miss out on any of this madness that this game is, so... but anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Hey fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day.